Draemus. Origins. Draemus's planet has many parallels to Earth. In the human language, its name translates to the lore of killing. The lore of killing has been built on millennia of bloody wars and violence. Civilization evolved with superior technology that Earth does not currently possess. The planet has become an advanced and peaceful utopia. Located on the lore of killing is the Chamber of Voices. This is the center of government and political activity for the known galaxy. The great General Zantic was regarded as the galaxy's greatest warrior and military leader. There was much fear of her xenophobic rhetoric and hatred towards telepathy and mental powers. General Zantic deemed the Senate and Parliament weak and foolish. Through propaganda and fear, she created her own political party, the Humanoid Order. This made her unimaginably powerful. One night in the cover of darkness, the Humanoid Order and Zantic's army attacked the Chamber of Voices. The galaxy had not anticipated Zantic's military coup. She had become the de facto leader of the known galaxy. This new power had made her unstoppable. Zantic's first order as de facto leader was to declare war and genocide towards all Ameronians. A secret super prison was constructed on an unknown world to cleanse the galaxy of an entire allied race that possessed telepathy and mental powers. Draemus was already a notorious public figure. Appointed by the church and state as a deity, Draemus was admired for his progressive teachings. Many citizens would gather at his temple to hear him preach about society and responsible use of technology. Draemus publicly used his platform to speak out against the Humanoid Order. Draemus was immediately declared an enemy of the state. Agents of the Humanoid Order rounded up all of Draemus's remaining family. They were burned at the stake publicly as an example for all to witness. Darker times had truly descended upon the lore of killing. Many believed society had reverted to its earlier primitive existence. The resistance movement gathered all resources and planned an escape for Draemus. He escaped using primitive and outdated spacecraft. Draemus's spacecraft experienced a complete systems failure and crash landed on Ameron 3. It is a world feared by explorers. It is known as hostile, deadly, and deserted. Majority of visitors perish due to the environment and ecosystem. As Draemus stared into the vast, hostile expanse of Ameron 3, he knew the odds were against him. He knew no one would be coming to save him. Draemus cried, screamed out loud, and took the many gods' names in vain. His anger took over as he could only think of his family members' untimely and brutal deaths. He cursed the Humanoid Order and wept for Ameron, fearing the genocide would be unstoppable. Days and weeks passed by. By the grace of the gods, Draemus had managed to survive as long as he could. He now knew this was the end and had nothing left to give. He felt weak and faint as life slowly slipped away from him. Draemus decided that in his final moments, he would then think of his wife and how they would soon be together. He would remind her of how the Humanoid Order took her life before her time. He would remind her of how she was adored by all on the lore of killing. Draemus used his remaining mental energy to send the beacon into the heavens and the universe for all to see and hear. This gave him solace, even though deep down Draemus knew it was only his own imagination. Suddenly, Draemus's mind and senses awoken. He could only comprehend the most foul scent he had ever experienced. His mind was clouded as he felt a disorienting sensation, as if he were hypnotized. Before Draemus appeared a large space worm, he thought his mind was deceiving him. Draemus felt excruciating pain. It felt as if something was burrowing and drilling through his skull and into his brain. There was a sensation never felt before, as if Draemus had no thoughts of his own, as if someone else's thoughts were now his thoughts. Draemus was now one with the space forms. Their thoughts were his thoughts. Under their influence, Draemus was alive again. He was now the Vorm's servant. As commanded, Draemus would wander the vast expanse for eternity. On Ameron, built into the cliffs overlooking the endless ocean, is the Temple of Insight. The temple is used by Ameronians for powerful meditation. The temple is a focal point of connection with Ameronians who complete the life ritual and transition to the higher realm. Theresia, one of the most powerful Ameronians in the galaxy, has been in the Temple of Insight for the entire solstice of the 8th moon of Ameron. Undisturbed, she meditates and is connected with those in the higher realm. Theresia has been appointed by the Council of Ameron and is her mission to seek out the one with potential. The prophecy speaks of this individual to defeat the darkness and to protect Ameron. Levitating over the cliffs, Theresia becomes one with the love and vibrations of Ameron. While in her meditative trance, Theresia feels something powerful pull her back into reality. She is connected with the one with potential. She knows she must now seek out this person and serve the prophecy. The Council of Ameron is the center of Ameron. It is the central power of everything on Ameron. All decisions of government, policy, society, religion, and extraterrestrial affairs are made here. The council is made up of the oldest and most experienced Ameronians, some being 1,000 years of age. Theresia reports to them about her telepathic breakthrough and connection with the one with potential. The council explains to Theresia how the Humanoid Order's genocide has decimated Ameronians across the galaxy. They remind her of how the only thing protecting Ameron is the telepathic barrier shield that surrounds the planet. They fear if Theresia does not fulfill the prophecy, Ameron will fall. Theresia has been commissioned Ameron's fastest and most powerful spacecraft. Powered by telepathy, it bends the fabric of space-time to travel vast distances quickly and undetected. The weight of Ameron and the galaxy now rests upon Theresia. As she stands in the moonlight of several Ameronian moons with the endless ocean as a backdrop, Theresia is absolute with her conviction. Ameron's protection and telepathic barrier shield is powered by the collective consciousness of all Ameronians in the galaxy. With the ongoing genocide and the Humanoid Order approaching Ameron, it seems like it's only a matter of time till Ameron falls into darkness. The only way to free all Ameronians will be the bonding. A ritual of intense fornication passes a portion of their powers to their bonded mate. Ameronians choose one life partner for eternity as the bond continues into the higher realm. Theresia wonders if she is finally ready for love. Theresia departs Ameron and embarks on what she knows will be her most perilous journey. She uses her telepathic connection to guide her. Upon realizing the mission has taken her to Amalix 3, Theresia feels a dread she has never felt before. She takes a moment to pray to the higher realm for guidance. Theresia's senses guide her. She lands her spacecraft in a clearing. She knows the one with potential is close. She can feel him, but there is a very disturbing energy about him. Theresia approaches Draemus. He looks disheveled, and there is an intoxicated energy about him.
We have never met your species before. You do not belong here. I am the servant. We will destroy you.
I am Theresia. I am the body and spirit of Ameron. I am the endless oceans and the moons. I am one with all who embody Ameron. I am your path, your love, your life partner.
Theresia closes her eyes. She silences her mind and focuses all of her mental energy. Her mind becomes Draemus's mind. Her thoughts become his. A deep hypnosis sweeps over Draemus. His mind is renewed, no longer the servant. Draemus is free of the worm. He is overwhelmed with emotion and a feeling of infatuation. Draemus realizes he is experiencing true love for the first time in his life. Draemus and Theresia hold each other. Their mind and body become one. As Draemus thrusts inside her, he is enlightened. He now realizes he has ascended. As he finishes, she feels slightly depleted. Draemus and Theresia bond as they become partners for eternity in this realm and the next. Draemus now commands a portion of Theresia's power, making him one of the most powerful beings in the galaxy. Draemus is the one with potential and strong enough to save Ameron and defeat the Humanoid Order. In the back of his mind, he can feel a darkness creeping in.